Fast cars, fast service. Visit lebhobbies.com. Hey folks, how are we doing today? We are doing this live in the studio at work because I have to work. We are going to start off with a whole bunch of arrivals just in time for Christmas. Very happy to see that so many cool cars just got here. Starting it off, we have NSRs, 2 John Player special liveries. Now, these come in Sidewinder and Angle Winder, of course. Choose your poison. We have 2 Candy livery Formula 1s. I mentioned these last week, but I figured, letting folks know that they are here is important because I think people are going to want this car, or all of these cars, quite frankly. The Audi e-tron from Slotted is coming very, very soon. I think the selling date is December 12th, which means that in theory, dealers will have them on sale on December 12th. In addition to the beautiful Toyota GR010. Lovely car. I got my copy. Unfortunately, the headlight was missing. The headlight cover was missing. Whatever. It's still an absolutely gorgeous car. We also have some Scaleauto cars that have arrived. Now, these are 1/32nd scale cars. We have BMW M8. It's kind of a dark blue livery. And, I know BMWs have their fans out there. And Scaleauto is doing a pretty good job of doing a bunch of different liveries on BMWs and releasing BMWs. Very cool news also from Scaleauto. We have a pair of RSR Whaletail Porsche kits. Now, also available are body kits, which is fantastic. Again, 1/32nd scale. These are, we're going to be getting IROCs at some point from them as well. I know a lot of folks are really excited about those. I'm excited about all of this because, we have a lot of Porsches. We've always had a lot of 911s, but to have these very, high quality, classic 911s with, really, really good running gear, I think it's really awesome, and I'm very happy that they have done these. Also, and I'm not going to go through every car, but we have a whole bunch, and I've talked about these cars before, but they are here and shipping out from dealers now. A whole bunch of Carrera cars. I opened up a couple of these the other night, or I unboxed a couple of these the other night, or unpacked during my live stream the other night. The new Mustang that they've done looks really, really great. And there's a trio of them that they brought out all at one time. That's very cool that Carrera have done, a bunch of the same car all at one time, because let's face it, the car definitely has a lot of fans, and I'm very happy that they did this Mustang. And it looks like they've done a really nice job reproducing it. Also, the Red Bull special edition car, Verstappen car, the detail on the car, on the livery of the car, looks absolutely stunning. There are so many little details on this car. I took some pictures the other night that I posted on, where did I post them? On my Instagram page. And they look really, really nice. It looks really nice. And the little figures that it comes with looks really nice too. I do wish that Carrera would do more figures, but, we take what we can get. Also, we have some really great news that Scalextric is bringing us. They sent out these pictures a day before they posted them to me. I'm really happy to see yet another Rally Subaru. And as a fellow slot brother from Germany said, thankfully not one that's blue with gold wheels. They look nice, but, how many can you have with blue and gold wheels only? Also, we have a really interesting super resistant car, the GMA T50. Now, this is for a fairly low detail car. There are quite a bit of nice details on it, and I think they captured the car well. I mean, this isn't a car that I really know, but I think you're getting a lot of value with, frankly, both of these cars. And a little bit of a side note, it appears that Scalextric have lowered their prices because the GMA is only listed at £27, which I think would make it about $30 US. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good. And the new Subaru listed at about £40. So, $42. Maybe these are just guesses. But anyway, they're pretty reasonably priced cars, compared with $60 or $65 or whatever whatever you've seen online. Also, a car that they are just showing as well, a very nice Toyota Supra Castrol, and this, as my notes say, is 2002 Belcar Spa race livery. That's really great to see them do a race livery on the Supra. There were a lot of Supras that were raced in JGTC that were Castrol liveries. They had a breakthrough with the Supra finally beating the Godzilla R32, and but I mean, it's not this car, but the livery on it was a Castrol livery, I believe. Very good. That it for the news. You do want to check out Racetrack Scenics. They've been having a sale that I think may still be ongoing. They have a bunch of really nice scenery pieces that they've been showing, and just wanted to highlight again the awesome products that small manufacturers make, especially making them here in the U.S. It's great when you can avoid any kind of tariff entanglements with your slot car products now, isn't it? Alrighty, guys. Come back right after this, and we are going to discuss something. I kind of forget what, but come back. Alrighty, folks. So we're back, as you can see. I wanted to mention, and this isn't, I guess it's an editorial, whatever you want to call this. Something I did want to highlight that was a pretty new thing that pretty much anybody has done. NSR has shown us photos of their factory in Italy, the production area. They're a fairly small company, and what you get a glimpse of here is pictures of their production process. And I think this is a really awesome idea for companies to do, because it really brings hobbyists in more to see the behind the scenes stuff. I've always found is some of the most appealing stuff that companies show. It's okay to see CAD files of stuff. Of course, I love my pre-production pictures with CAD files in them, or done in CAD files, but showing, where things are made, showing kind of how things are made, showing the people who make them. it all humanizes a company, and I think it gives folks a much clearer picture of how small or big the operation is, which I definitely think is important because you know companies kind of have a faceless. I mean, we know the heads of the companies by and large, but seeing the process behind the scenes, I think is important. Like I said, I think it definitely humanizes the company, and it gives you a valuable glimpse into where they're working on a day-to-day basis. Setting aside pictures of races and things like that, which are fantastic as well, but showing these behind-the-scenes pictures and describing them on the page that NSR have, really adds quite a bit to the overall marketing story, and definitely helps the companies, come into public light a little more. It's easier for them, quite frankly, because they're making stuff in Italy, and a lot of companies make stuff in China. And I've seen photos of where I saw pictures of SCX's cars in production, but they were this was obviously years ago. It was pictures in China, but they weren't able to be made public. I had seen a number of pictures and video and things of where Carrera makes their stuff or made their stuff. I'm not sure, obviously, that it's still where I saw it was, but just seeing, and those things weren't public. So, I could talk about, hey, I saw these, but, it's people have pictures of Chinese folks, mostly women, actually, sitting at desks assembling parts onto a car or doing a printing process with the tampo printing. And, unfortunately, you're not really, companies are pretty hesitant to show that kind of thing. But, NSR have the advantage, let's say, of, assembling their stuff, tampo printing their stuff, in their production facility in Italy. So, yeah, it's just really great to see that, and really good job to NSR for giving us a little more of a glimpse behind the scenes. Alrighty, guys. I will try to do a live stream again. I showed the blanking now. AliExpress slot cars that I bought, and I just wanted to highlight again, I think they're definitely decent enough quality to enjoy, certainly to give to kids, and to use as kind of a bash around class, and certainly to kit bash. It's a nice basis. They're a fairly low cost, kind of mid-range quality at best, but worth the money. And I'm glad I bought them. I don't know that I'm going to be buying more, but I was just happy to be able to kind of get those cars so quickly, so cheaply, and with no tariff entanglements. So I will try to do another live stream this weekend. I am working Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have to see. My honey-do list usually comes into effect on Sundays when I'm off, and I do have to work on Monday, unfortunately, coming up this week. But I do my best, and it's made a little easier now with the new camera because it is just sitting there pre-set up. I just turn it on, and it's ready to go. I also have been cleaning out my office, where I had done a little bit of kind of on-the-table project assembly. That's where I'll be doing the Carrera teardown, of the Carrera Mustang, and doing some tweaks to it, let's say. So look for that video, in the next couple weeks. Thanks again, folks. See you all again real soon.